guys, Joshua Peterson with Peterson Electric here in Denver, Colorado, helping out a customer. This was kind of a weird one. We got called out that the complaint was the breaker kept popping, and it was based on the bathroom GFI being, or excuse me, the bathroom outlet being used, but a GFI breaker in the panel. This is a smaller apartment, so they stuck the panel next to the fridge in the kitchen. But basically, we kept having this pop. So when I first came out, I basically saw two outlets in the apartment that were cracked on two separate circuits. And so I assumed that the outlet that was cracked was probably the cause. But I went ahead and retested and everything seemed to work. But before I left, I also looked at their hairdryer and saw a little bubbling here going on their prongs. So if you ever see any melting, it's always going to show up at the connection point. So I basically told her to get a brand new hairdryer, change the outlet, and I took off. And then 10 days later, I get another call for a recall and the same service call that it's popping again. So I went in there, plugged in the brand new hairdryer, and it popped immediately. Basically, when your GFI breaker, they installed these back in the 50s, 60s, and the 70s, and even in the 80s, you would just take these out. And the more inexpensive way to do it, because this is an FPE, which is a red handle, Fire Pacific is what we call it, but it's a Federal Pacific electric breaker, we just put in a normal breaker, take out the GFI test, and put a GFI in the bathroom. Because at times, this breaker is going to break either on an overload or on the GFI issue, just it's starting to wear out. Well, the other thing that we found about it is that her two bathrooms are tied on a 15 amp circuit, and even back in the 70s, they still had a 20 amp circuit for that. And then they tied the bedroom and the hallway lights and the laundry room lights to that same circuit for the hairdryer. So literally the problem is there's no way to change this. It's in an apartment, up and down, you can't get in through and run new wires. Basically what they have to do is just be aware that you can only run the hairdryer and the bathroom lights and nothing else, turn off the hairdryer, and then everything else is fine. And that's because the hairdryer alone is drawing 12 amps. So anyways guys, thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you next week.